Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Salty Walty, who has the Zaku 2 ground type Alma Stirner custom. Code Fairy is now out on Japanese PSN. It should be out shortly on US PSN next day or so at most, I believe. So, yeah, but it's due soon, and I am looking forward to it. And this Zaku, from what I've seen, is pretty tremendous. As you can see, it's got some goof parts in there. The legs or the thighs are goof thighs. The shoulders, Haimo Ground Zaku has similar shoulders, so it's tough to say either way. But they look like goof shoulders to me. And yeah, it has a really good weapon set for a 350 raid. It's got the Rakaten Bazooka. I believe it can run a couple other things. It has a shotgun as a sub-weapon. It has an arm-mounted missile launcher like the Desert Zaku does. And it has, of course, a Goof Heat Saber. So it is loaded for bear. And yeah, that is Salty just caught up with a Dom Cannon single cannon type. So yeah, really good damage there. Was that a 2-hit downswing? Looked like it. And let's see, the pilot got away, but not for long. And yeah, just this thing does a lot of damage, so it is going to be, I'm sure, within weeks, the bane of everyone's existence at 350. But it looks like it's going to be a fun bane, so I got no complaints. I guess it's the Zero Shiki downswing, really, isn't it? But it is slightly different from most other downswings currently in the game, so. Definitely different from any others that I can think of at this cost. Might be, actually, I guess it's more the Vish Donahue Gelgug's downswing. But let's see. But yeah, as far as I can tell, the one downside to the Alma Zaku is it is a little bit fragile. So it's yeah, it just got taken out by a Pale Rider Cav. But yeah, so far really good performance, and yeah. In a few days I will have this, and I'm looking forward to giving it a try. And just looking forward to Code Fairy in general. That is going to be a fun game, I think. And, you know, I have friends that I've thought might enjoy GBO2, even though they're not into multiplayer games. So, and, you know, I definitely know there's people who do not need, you know, multiplayer frustration in their lives, and I think Code Fairy could be a good game for that, for people who want to try that out and see how it is. Also, there's just a fairly decent system for GBO2, and I'm glad they've adapted it to a single-player game. I am all for single-player games when and wherever they can happen, so, you know, I just kind of happened into multiplayer with the GBO series. It's not something I ever did a lot previously. Done a few things since, but this is the one that stuck because, well, I like Gundam. So, and there we go. Good hit on the Pale Rider Cavalry. Followed up with the shotgun and another swing. So yeah, its legs are shot. And it's dead. I'm really surprised it didn't try to go to Hades to get out of that, because I think that's what I would have done. But yeah, the odds of getting away were pretty low. Good shotgun shot there. 3,300 on the neutral swing. Yeah, that is going to be formidable. And yep, missile pod too. It's got so much good stuff going on here. And that person is dead. Got the assist. Yeah, it is just it is just great. So. Yeah, well, really am liking the look of this, and yeah, so I believe, I forget whether this is exclusive to the deluxe version or not. I don't believe it is. I think the one that is the Zanny, which is a 200 support, as it should be, with a, you know, Zaku with Gemish Federation parts, you know, thrown onto it. But that's, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my hands on both of those, because it's going to be going to be a fun to have some new low-cost mobile suits. That's something I'm always happy to see added to the game, just because I like the upper costs. I like using some of the really strong, weird stuff, but sometimes just more basic things at the lower costs can be a lot of fun, in my opinion. Like, I've said it many times over the years, but the fact that this game basically plays completely differently at different costs is really, I think, a strength, because there's probably hundreds of units in GBO2 by now. Ooh, good shot. And, yeah, it's just, the fact that you go from really solid, careful combat at the lower costs up to ridiculous high speed, high risk, high reward fighting at the upper costs just, is really good. The fact that there's so many different things going on with this game. And just, yeah, so the more new abilities they add, the more new suits they add, new skills, all that, the happier I am, just because I like variety. I like having a bunch of different ways to play this. And let's see, so far Salty's team's doing really well, 8,600 to 4,900. He's taken a couple of deaths, but he has definitely gotten his points worth out of it. And heading back towards the action. And yep, people coming in. That looks, was that a... Okay, well, there's the Dom again. I thought I saw a gym ground type MMSV. That was a few too many M's. Just, that's not my fault. There were, there were discount M&Ms at the drugstore after Halloween. I've still got too many M's in me. That's what caused this. And, you can tell it's almost 3 in the morning because I am just speaking complete nonsense. So, always a good time speaking nonsense. One of my hobbies. But, good shot there. And it looks like that's an Ifrit knocked. Yep, sure is. That's a good candidate for the shotgun, because being able to stop one of those cold is really good. And yeah, Salty got that kill. Managed to stop the Pale Rider Cav. I think his slash hit its shield first. And yeah, that's just, one of the particularities of GBO2. If your attack first contacts the shield, it generally counts as a shield hit. So that's just one of those things. Even if your swing reaches around, realistically speaking, if it hits the shield first, it's a shield hit. So, let's see. Another kill there. And see, that is a Jim Cold? Yeah, that's a Jim Cold. Cavalry managed to take him out at the last second, but pretty good round, I'd say. And yeah, this thing looks like a lot of fun. I hope I get a hold of mine before everybody gets used to fighting them. But yeah, it's got a good set of gear. Should have a lot of good sub weapons in the to use in the single player. 101,000 damage, 3,300 points, and let's see, and 7 and 4, not bad at all. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! The one that I'm really looking forward to getting a hold of, though, is Helena's Sniper Zaku, just because it looks very, very different from the existing Zaku Sniper. So I'm really I'm just really looking forward to seeing how all these work.